Hey y'all, it's Crystal with Triple C Creations Crafting here in North Georgia. Man, it is cold here. It was like, 19 I think this morning, so it's really cold. The wind is blowing. I'm looking out my window. About ready for some warm weather. So I'm really excited. I have a haul video for you, and actually this was not me shopping. This was my mother shopping. So my mom went thrift storing and got this small little bag, but it's got lots of goodies in it. So I'm so excited. And some of the things I may not like, most of the things are new, still in package. There's a couple of things that not sure like what brand they are or where they're from, because I was trying to look up and get like original price for these items. And so we'll talk about what she paid versus, you know, what these would have cost if I had bought them new, and most of them are new. So but a couple of things I don't know, so if you know, like, leave me a comment down below and I can look that up. All right, so first thing is repositional adhesive display dots. So glue dots. It was $1 for 200 dots. These are repositionable. These come in handy for all kinds of things, even like kids projects. So, okay, I'm starting off with the little stuff, guys. Then I have this, and my mom was like, I'm not sure what that is, but it was pretty paper. And this is origami paper. I don't know how much it is, but you know, origami paper is really thin. So whereas that may not look like a lot, there's probably a lot in here. Japanese cherry blossoms, it says. So that was 50 cents. And let's see, sorry, let me go back. So Wacky Tacky, these dots, I couldn't find these anymore, so I'm assuming they're like discontinued. But looking at something that was comparable would have been glue dots that are 1/2 inch, 200 in it, and it would have been about $5. So, and this was $1. So these, I don't know how much is in this. So maybe $5 to $10 from what I looked up. It's hard not knowing how many's in here, and it doesn't. And this is new in the package. I don't think it's been opened, but it doesn't tell me how many's in here, and I'm not going to count. So, you know, $5 to $10 right there. Okay, next are some stencils, and there's 3 stencils. This one is not in the package. It looks like maybe been used. It's the same size, so it could be a Waverly one too. I haven't investigated that. I actually didn't even try to find this one since I didn't have the package or any label or anything on that. But these are Waverly, called laser stencils, 6x6. When I looked these up, these are about $5 to $10 each. And you know, actually, there's not even a price on these, so I don't even know what she paid for them. I think she paid probably less than $10 for everything that's in this bag, and it just gets better, y'all. So I would say maybe 50 cents, $1, just based on the other pricing of these. But really pretty. Like I said, looked up $5 to $10 a piece for those new, and 2 of them are new in package. And then we have these thinlets. These are Spellbinders Kaleidoscope Snowflake dies, and there's 7 in here. She paid $1. It doesn't look like this has even been opened. This is small die, says small die of the month, November 2019, and I looked it up, and like I couldn't find it new, but I mean it was like $8, $10, and then you know you would have to pay shipping. Like I couldn't actually find it from I don't think I even found it on Spellbinders. I think it was like on eBay that I could find them. So 2019, I guess you can't get it anymore. Maybe you could only get it like if you did. This made me wonder if these were like subscription boxes. So I've been kind of investigating that. If you have any information on that, if you know, maybe these were subscription boxes, because it's kind of a variety of things. She's gonna go back to the store and maybe they'll put out some more stuff though. So $1 for that. Spellbinders is expensive, if y'all know that. So okay, there's that. And then I have a Gemini embossing folder. This is a 5x7 patterned swirls. I didn't see that name. I wish I'd seen that name earlier. 5x7. She paid $1, and these are, Gemini is expensive. I mean, these were, I looked at it and it was like $10, about $10 a piece was the average. I actually didn't find this one. If I'd seen the name, I might have actually found this one. But other Gemini Crafter's Companion, they were about $10. So I'm not even keeping total here because some items I couldn't find. But the very last item, I'm saving the best for last. Yeah, it blows my mind sometimes. All right, Scandi Christmas. This is in the package. Doesn't look like it's even been used. $1.50. 30-piece stamp set. And my mom was so sweet. She's like, I don't know if these will even work because they're real thin and they're just, and I'm like, well, it's not like the red rubber stamps with the wooden block. You know, she was a teacher, so red rubber stamps is what she's used to. I was like, I was explaining, I picked up a box of Jell-O or pudding or something. I was like, so you got this clear block and the stamp actually sticks to it and it's all clear so you can see exactly where you're stamping it. So she has seen me use my embossing folders and thinlets and things like that, but she hadn't seen me use stamps. So I did because I had the exact name of this, found this, and it was $20. So for this stamp, it's a very large set of stamps. So very nice, very nice. It's past Christmas here, but it's okay. I'll have it for next year. Well, there's some flowers and things on it that I don't have to be Christmas. All right, background stamp. I was explaining to my mom, she's like, I'm not really sure what this is for. And I was like, oh, it's a background stamp. I said, you can even take your markers and you can color the different pieces. This one has been used. It looks like it's kind of stained red. It's Concord and Night though. I mean, like I recognize the name. So I looked it up, $20 to $25 for this one. So I was actually able to, I don't remember if I found this exact one or if that was just similar items. Oh, that's sad. My mind's going. Okay, these two, I did not have. This is all the details I've got. This was 75 cents. This one was 50 cents. These are stamps and matching dies. So there's no names on any of it. This one is in a clear plastic sleeve. They may have even come from. You know, I wondered if they came from like AliExpress or something since there's no like markings on them. The stamps, this one's not in the package, but it doesn't look like it's even been used though. Like there's no staining, nothing to indicate that it's been used. And these are so cute. So I've got like the deer stamp and then I've got the cutout. So trees, snowflake, there's two different snowflakes. I've got a couple of snowflakes out of this bag of stuff, some different Christmas greetings, and I'm assuming this frame would cut those out. Then I have a dancer, and there's two dancers here, and I'm not sure, they don't look the exact same. I don't know if it's maybe like a shadow. I don't know, because it's the same with the snowman, but I do have two different snowman stamps, and then I have two different snowman thinlets. The ice skates, I understand the ice skates, because I was explaining to my mom, like, you know, I'll cut this one out and then you'll see through the holes and you'll see this color. But they look like with the ice skates and the dancer, I can kind of tell that the solid one looks a little bit bigger. So I'm thinking that's a shadow. Again, if you know like what company these are or anything like that, let me know, because I would really like to be able to look it up. I love looking up things on Pinterest that I get and seeing what other people have created with it. So not knowing the company, the designer, anything like that, I'm struggling finding these. Okay, now we're to these boxes. Okay, so look at these boxes. Both of these are for $1. Okay, we're gonna look at this one first. It says Blossoms and Blooms for the Mini, made in China. There's no other markings on here. I don't remember if these were even opened when she got them, or if maybe she opened them. So look at what's in here though. A whole ton of stuff. So when it said mini, it's talking about the mini embossing machine. And it has a paper in here. I'm gonna pull this out for the We Are Memory Keepers Mini Evolution. It says machine sold separately. Talks about the plates and how to do that. But let's take all this out. And this, I kind of wonder, because all this stuff was in a box, like a kit, if, you know, again, if these were some kind of subscription kits. All right, so it's kind of hard to see that on this black mat. Let's pull this back over here. All right, so this is a stamp set with butterflies, some sentiments, not cinnamon, sentiments, some flowers, some birds, and then I have this die set. So these, I don't know if these have been broken up, if that's how they come, but you see I've got the butterfly, and there's the butterfly die. These words, then here's the banner that would cut them out. There's a heart, thinlet. I think that says love, some leaves. So obviously these go together though. So birds, butterflies, hearts, balloons. So coming up springtime. All right, and then I have, these are kind of some things that go together. Oh, and I just realized something. Okay. Let me see if there's another piece to this. Oh, okay. So this, I'm assuming maybe these fit too, and maybe the thinlet fits. Let's see if I can lay it over that. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Which they all came in the same box. But then look at this, because it's got like a solid strip, another strip. The birds, see, I just thought they were birds, but it's different parts of the birds. So you can do them like different shades. Like if you wanted to do blue, you could do like a light blue and a dark blue, or red, different shades of red. And then you've got the flowers here. So all of that is going to line up on itself. But it also goes with this embossing folder. So you emboss, it cuts this whole shape of the flowers out, and then you've got 2 layers of stamps. Or probably stamp it and then cut it out and emboss it. So this is, it's a cut and emboss, because it embosses the little pieces of the birds and the flowers and the outline of the banner. So really cool. So 3 pieces that go with, well, I say 3, but you could use some of the other pieces too. So all that's kind of interchangeable. Then these hearts, so you've got the embossing and the cutting folder, so it'll emboss hearts and it cuts out these others. And then let's see, so if you use this stamp, not sure how that really goes. Whoops, maybe if I turn it around. There we go, that lines up. I can see that that's lining up on the embossed hearts. So those line up, and then this one line up with another set. I just have to figure out how to line it up. And obviously I'm not doing a good job of it right now, but I don't know. I don't know that I'll use these much, but I definitely like this. I don't know about the hearts. I'll have to play with it and see. They're textured too. They're not just solid hearts. All right, and then the last piece in it was, these are, again, for the minis. So they're, let me measure. 3 by 5. So these are 3 by 5. Just an embossing folder. But I love this because it's got the flowers and the leaves and the hummingbirds on it. And I tend to use this a lot, or patterns like this a lot. I just think that leaves and flowers are good ones. Especially if I'm doing like the paper piecing quilts. And then I want to make it look quilted. So I like this size, or I like this pattern. I like the size too. I don't have very many this size. Okay, so I'm gonna put all that back in the box, and then the last, definitely not the least, but the last. Okay, so another box, $1. Oh, don't forget, all that we just looked at was $1. This is $1, and this is something I really have looked at, and I thought it would be cool to play with, but I just was not shelling out the money for one of these. But this is a complete set. There's actually more in here than I really even realized that they had, plus the supplies. Drum roll. It's a foil quill, new in the packaging. Look at this. Here's the foil. There's the information on it. There's 4 pins in here. Look at that, 4. I didn't even realize there was that many tips that you could do, but there are. Little roll of washi tape to hold your foil down. I think this is a battery pack. Yep, power bank. So you charge this, and then that's what you run your pins off of if you don't want to plug them in. I actually have USB plugs just right beside my work area here. So this, again, $1. It's new in the bag. Like twist ties still on the cords, everything. Here's the foil. It's not been opened. I mean, you can't like reseal that. $80, y'all. $80. So again, everything here she might have spent $10 on, and this alone was $80. So hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you click on that like on this video, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And 2, if there's some of these items that I was not able to identify the company or the manufacturer, like these Christmas stamps and this set, if you know anything about these boxes, then comment below, because I'd really like to have some more information on them. Until next time, see ya.